Okay, once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the third annual Will County Celtic Festival. At this time, we're running a little bit behind schedule, so they promise they're going to sing fast for you, so get ready for that. The Ploughboys are one of Chicago's favorite Irish bands, combining traditional folk and rebel songs with high-energy jigs and reels. The Ploughboys have been performing throughout the Midwest for over 10 years. What started out as a few friends playing some songs at St. Patrick's Day house party has now grown into a traveling house party, with stops through the area's favorite Irish pubs and festivals. 3 of the band members have been friends since middle school, and with the help of Arthur Guinness and St. John Jameson, they have managed to remain friends for over 25 years. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome the Ploughboys.
So we need a little help from you all, you guys singing with me, please. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so yeah.
It is a halfway season, isn't it?
I definitely need help. Oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now in this bog there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree in the bog down in the valley, ho, ho, row the rattling bog down in the valley, ho, ho, row the rattling bog down in the valley, ho. Now on this tree there was a limb, a rare limb, a rattling limb on the tree, in the bog down in the valley, ho, ho, row the rattling bog down in the valley, ho, ho, row the rattling bog down in the valley, ho. Now on this limb there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the bog down in the valley, ho, ho, row the rattling bog down in the valley, ho, ho, row the rattling bog down in the valley, ho. Now on this branch there was a twig, a rare twig, a rattling twig on the branch, on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the bog down in the valley, oh, oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh, oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on this twig there sat a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest on the twig, and the branch, and the limb, and the tree, and the bog down in the valley, oh, oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh, oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now in this nest there sat a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird, and the egg, and the nest, and the twig, and the branch, and the limb, and the tree, and the bog down in the valley, oh, oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh, oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now on this bird there was a feather, a rare feather, a rattling feather on the bird, and the egg, and the nest, and the twig, and the branch, and the limb, and the tree, and the bog down in the valley, oh, oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh, oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Come on, Jeff, tell him. Now on this feather there was a flea, a rare flea, a rattling flea, and the feather, and the bird, and the egg, and the nest, and the twig, and the branch, and the limb, and the tree, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, row the rattling bog was a germ, a rare germ, a rattling germ. Germ and the flea and the flea and the feather and the feather and the bird, the egg and the egg and the nest and nest and the twig and the twig and the branch and the branch and the limb and the limb and the tree and the tree and the bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, go the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, go the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Hey, Roger when accordion he did ride Crembo. Roger when accordion he did ride Crembo. Roger when accordion he did ride, set Miss Sally by his side. Crembo, Crembo, Crembo. Said Miss Sally, will you marry me? Crembo. Said Miss Sally, will you marry me? Crembo. Said Miss Sally, will you marry me? Way down yonder by the bogfish tree. Crembo, Crembo, Crembo. Roger when accordion he did ride Crembo. Roger when accordion he did ride Crembo. Roger when accordion he did ride, set Miss Sally by his side. Crembo, Crembo, Crembo. Crembo, Crembo, Crembo. Crembo, Crembo. 3, 4, flea and the feather and the feather and the bird and the bird and the egg and the nest and the egg and the nest and the twig and the twig and the branch and the branch and the limb and the tree and the bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, go the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, go the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, go the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, go the rattling bog. The bog down in the valley,
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Aaron? Fiddle.
Thanks, Aaron.
Fiddle. Did you on?
Okay. So lovely Aaron here just told me to let you know that anybody that wants to learn the basic steps of an Irish jig, don't watch me. Watch her over in the other tent. She's going to be teaching stuff over in the other tent.
Sweet.
And a magic show at 3 o'clock for me and the kids. Over there.
Over by there.
Magic mat.
So jig dancing over there, magic show over there. Ploughboys here.
Got it? Got it.
On a magic jig.
We're going to do a set of tunes now in preparation for you all Irish jiggers out there. Mary Hatfield on the fiddle, joining us today. One of the Hatfield sisters. Very thrilled to have her with us on stage. And, of course, Mr. Maxwell Dunne on the pipes. The Irish bagpipes.
I've never tried to sing it before with bass. Interesting.
You had a song in you there, Jay?
I might.
He might. Anyone know a Bob Dylan song for you? Mix things up a little bit. An old song.
Hootie.
Hootie. Song you wrote many, many years ago in a band called Old Crow Medicine Show. We re-recorded it a few years ago, and it's been re-recorded again by a number of other bands, including Hootie.
I hear he hates to be called Hootie.
And then demolished by the Ploughboys.
I like the Hootie.
Nice.
A song called Rock Me Mama.
Are you boys ready?
Well, I'm heading down south to the land of the pine, thumbing my way to North Carolina, staring up the road, pray to God that I see headlights. Well, I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh so I can see my baby tonight. Come on, boys. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Said, rock me, mama, any way you feel. Said, yeah, yeah, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. I said, yeah, mama, rock me. Well, I'm running from the cold up to New England. I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays guitar and I pick the banjo now. Whoa, the North Country winters keep getting to me. Lost my money playing poker and I had to up and leave, but I ain't going back to living the old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Said, yeah, yeah, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. I said, yeah, yeah, mama, rock me. Walking to the south out of Roanoke, I caught a trucker out of fiddle. He had a nice long tote, but he's headed west to the Cumberland Gap, Johnson City, Tennessee. Well, I gotta get a move on fit for the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I died right
to the land of the pine, and I'm thumbing my way to North Carolina. Staring up the road, pray to God that I see headlights.
Woo! Jason Trtan.
Taking off our pants?
I'm going to do an old rebel song for you. One of the first songs we ever learned back in, what, 1963? 64-ish. We look good for being in our 60s, don't we? Yeah. It's the Guinness, the mother's milk. The Ishkavaha.
Keeps you hydrated.
That's right.
What'd you call me?
Speaking of, you must all stay hydrated today. And as Max said, it is a continual process of hydration.
Marathon.
Thing keeps moving. I'm not doing it.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, I thought we were doing this winter, right?
It's all your necessary vitamins and nutrients as well.
Sure
in point
is.
of Guinness, which they're serving. I actually had one as well. It's very nice. Speak from experience.
Mary's our quality control assurance engineer over there.
They always send me in a few hours early before the band gets there to make sure that the bar is well stacked, properly stacked for them. So I take great pride in doing well in my job.
Make sure it's not poisoned, right? You sample everyone.
That's it. If I keel out on stage, we all know something went wrong at the bar beforehand.
If you're not sure, you can always have Mary taste test yours.
That's it.
I was born in a Dublin street where the royal drums do beat and the loving English feet trampled all over us. And each and every night when me father he'd come home tight, he'd invite the neighbors outside with this chorus. Well, come out, you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wives how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like Holloway from the green and lovely lanes of Kinashara. Come, let me hear you tell how you slammed the great Purnell when you fought them well and truly persecuted. Where are those smears and jeers that you bravely let us hear when our heroes of 16 were executed? Well, come out, you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wives how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like Holloway from the green and lovely lanes of Kinashara. Come tell us how you slew those brave Arabs 2 by 2. Like the Zulus, they had spears and bows and arrows. Tell us how you slew each one with your 16 powder gun, and you frightened them for natives to the marrow. Well, come out, you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wives how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like Holloway from the green and lovely lanes of Kinashara. Well, the day is coming fast, and the time is here at last, when each all men shall cast aside afore us. And if there be a need, sure my kids will sing Godspeed with a verse or two of Stephen Behan's chorus. Well, come out, you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wives how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like Holloway on the green and lovely lanes of Kinashara. Well, come out, you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wives how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA
Mary Hatfield on the fiddle and the feet.
And the feet.
The feets. The feets of flames. All right, I'm going to do a song by Luca Bloom. If you don't know Luca Bloom, he is Christy Moore's brother. If you don't know who Christy Moore is, he's Luca Bloom's brother. So.
They got different names, though.
Yes. And Luca lives upstairs from you, doesn't he?
We're going to do something really crazy.
What? Like tune your guitar?
Yeah,
Hey.
once a year, that's all.
The annual tuning may happen later.
I take it out of the trunk of my car, and I tune it.
It was in tune when you bought it.
Exactly. All right.
Where is this place we've come to? We don't know what to say. We long to see each other and are frightened of that day. You met me in a barren place. You walked me to the hill. We were so good for each other then. I know we could be still. You couldn't have come at a better time. Couldn't have come at a better time. Couldn't have come at a better time. Not if we tried. Oh no, not if you tried. Oh no. We had 500 questions between you and me. When you look into my eyes, tell me what you see. Is it something you're not sure of? Is it something true and fine? Or is it just another case of the right place at the wrong time? You couldn't have come at a better time. You couldn't have come at a better time. You couldn't have come at a better time. Since we're first together, for the lakeside sky so blue, we were so good for each other. Me and you and me and you and me and you and me and you. Couldn't have come at a better time. Couldn't have come at a better time. Couldn't have come at a better time. Not if you tried. Oh no, not if you tried. Oh no. Couldn't have come at a better time. Couldn't have come at a better time. Couldn't have come at a better time. But not if you tried. Oh no, not if you tried. Oh no.
Dunne on the pipes. Well, if we have our dancers, we're going to do another set of jigs.
We have dancers?
And boy, They learned that set really quick the last time, didn't they? Okay. All right, we're gonna call an audible and do some reels. Some reels.
You reels. I'm very lucky today, actually. I showed up on the wrong day. The Ploughboys tricked me. They're always playing tricks on me. But anyway, the gig was yesterday. I showed up today. So they're being very gracious and let me play along with them. Because I was supposed to be here yesterday. Actually, just joking. They did actually invite me. I didn't just jump up on stage. But me and Max here are going to do a set of reels for you. And the first tune's called the Glenstra Abbey. And you're probably going to hear a lot of chat today about jigs and reels and all that sort of thing. So I know there's plenty of Irish dancers in the audience that know the full difference between the two. But for anyone that's sort of maybe a non-musician or a non-dancer, you can follow along in the home game. The jig, you can say along to the jig, jiggity, 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 jig, or energy, 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 energy. Heineken. Exactly.
Giggity.
Or if it's a reel, you can tell it's a reel, and you can go alligator, 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 litigator, litigator, litigator. Yeah, depending on your profession. So anyways, we'll do a few reels for you here, and that's basically just a different type of dance that the dancers would do. So I think we're actually lucky enough to have a few dancers from Keigher Academy of Irish Dance, and they'll be showing off their steps for you. So give them a nice warm round of applause there.
Thank you.
You know it's good because Max broke a string.
Skip order, man.
Yeah.
How about Johnny? Johnny, jump up.
Well, we sang about the whiskey, we sang about the beer. We must now sing about the cider. Yes, the cider, the Magners, the Bulmers, the Johnny Jump Up. Funny thing is, nobody ever jumps up after drinking a few pints of cider.
Quite the opposite.
Yes. Quite the opposite.
A story that happened to me one day as I went down the yard by the sea. The sun it was bright and the day it was warm. Says a quiet pint wouldn't do me no harm. I went to the barman, said give me a stout. Said the barman, I'm sorry, all the beer is sold out. Try whiskey or vodka, 10 years in the wood. Says I'll try the cider, I hear that it's good. Oh never, oh never, oh never again. If I live to 100 or 110, or fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. After lowering the third, I went into the yard where I bumped into Brophy, the big civic guard. Come here to me, why don't you know I'm the law? Well, I up with my fist and I shattered his jaw. He fell to the ground with his knees doubled up. But it wasn't I hit him, it was Johnny Jump Up. And the next thing I met down in Yaw by the sea was a cripple on crutches, and says he to me, I'm afraid of me life, I'll be hit by a car. Will you help me across to the railwayman's bar? And after 3 pints of the cider so sweet, he threw down his crutches and danced on his feet. Ha ha! Never, oh never, oh never again. If I live to 100 or 110, for I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. Up the Lee Road, a friend for to see. They call it the Madhouse in Cork by the Lee. When I got up there, the truth I do tell, they had the poor bugger locked up in a cell. Said the guard testing him, say these words if you can. Around the ragged rocks, the ragged rascal ran. Tell them I'm not crazy, tell them I'm not mad. 'Twas only 6 pints of the cider I had. A man died in the Union by the name of McNabb. They washed him and placed him outside on a slab. And after the coroner his measurements did take, his wife took him home to a bloody fine wake. It was about 12 o'clock and the beer it was high. The corpse he sat up and he said with a sigh, I can't get to heaven, they won't let me up till I bring them a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. Oh never, oh never, oh never again. I live to 100 or 110. I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. Oh never, oh never, oh never again. If I live to 100 or 110. I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up.
Oh, yeah. We have a theme going here, don't we?
Well, here we are again in September in Chicago, which only means one thing. The Cubs are pretty much mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. Again. I don't know, are they eliminated?
I'm eliminated.
You're definitely eliminated. You all know what Cubs stands for, right? Completely useless by September. If any Cubs fans, I'm sorry.
No,
Not really. Who am I kidding? And the song for all you baseball fans.
We're the wind.
Sorry, I'm not part of the group. A very important announcement for parents with kids. There is a potato sack race. Everybody needs one of those.
Potatoes.
It's at 3:30. It's over by the Slushy House, and that's 20 minutes from now, so have fun with that.
Is there an age limit?
I don't know, I may join you.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
Fun kids.
I'm intrigued by the slushy house.
The Slushy House.
The Windy City Irish, where the crack is always best. Where every day is Paddy's Day and everyone's a guest. If you're Irish on the north side or Irish on the west, welcome to the south side, come join our Irish fest. We're the south side Irish as our fathers were before. We come from the Windy City and we're Irish to the core. From Bridgeport to Beverly, from Midway to South Shore, we're the south side Irish. Let's sing it out once more. Our parents came from Mayo, from Cork and Donegal. We come from Sabina, St. Killian's and St. Gall, St. Leo Visitation, Little Flower and the rest. The south side parishes are mighty, they're the best. We're the south side Irish as our fathers were before. We come from the Windy City and we're Irish to the core. From Bridgeport to Beverly, from Midway to South Shore, we're the south side Irish. Let's sing it out once more. We live on the south side, Mayor Daley lives there too. The greatest Irish leader that Chicago ever knew. And he was always proud of his south side Irish roots. So his to his honor, to his memory will be true. We're the south side Irish as our fathers were before. We come from the Windy City and we're Irish to the core. From Bridgeport to Beverly, from Midway to South Shore, we're the south side Irish. Let's sing it out once more. We sing the songs our fathers sang when they were growing up. Rebel songs of Aaron's Isles in the Southside Irish pub. But when it comes to baseball, we have two favorite clubs. Okay, time to show your true colors. Let me hear the Sox fans out there. Wait, you are Sox fans? Let me hear those Sox fans out there. All right, just to be friendly, let's hear the Cubs fans.
Look at the energy they're putting out.
Sox fans! That's what I like. When it comes to baseball, we have two favorite clubs. The Go White Sox and whoever plays the Cubs. We're the south side Irish as our fathers were before. We come from the Windy City and we're Irish to the core. From Bridgeport to Beverly, from Midway to South Shore, we're the south side Irish. Let's sing it out, let me hear ya. The south side Irish as our fathers were before. We come from the Windy City and we're Irish to the core. From Bridgeport to Beverly, from Midway to South Shore, we're the south side Irish. Let's sing it out once more.
Gonna do some tunes. Would this be Heineken, 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 or watermelon, watermelon?
It would either be
So monkey, monkey, run.
alligator.
I'm gonna touch that one. We got a couple more for you. Stick around for Colm O'Brien coming up next. Colm is a fantastic singer-songwriter from Ireland, former lead singer of the Prodigals. We're thrilled to have him here with us today.
Okay, I think so. We got time for 2 more.
Is your pipe broken?
And coming up later on, we got a couple more amazing bands. We got Riley, we got Tallymore, we got all sorts of stuff going on in the session. There'll be, in the tent, there'll be a jam session going on later on with a bunch of different musicians playing over there in the Heritage tent. So come on by. If you brought an instrument, come on out. Get it for the dancers. We got time for one more. Thank y'all for coming out. Stick around. There's plenty more music coming up. We got Riley and Tallymore, and I think closing out later, a phenomenal band from Tennessee called Cutthroat Shamrock. You need to stay and see them. Trust me. Thank y'all very much. We have the Ploughboys. Thank you to Jim. behind the soundboard, working hard. Eric, John, Pete, Kevin, everybody else working, all the volunteers, making this place so awesome for you guys. And us. See you next time.
We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher, leave those kids alone. Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Early in the morning, hey hey, up she rises. Hey hey, up she rises. Hey hey, up she rises. Early in the morning. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, put him in bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in bed with the captain's daughter. Early in the morning, hey hey, up she rises. Hey hey, up she rises. Hey hey, up she rises. Early in the morning. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, make him pitch at Wrigley Field. Now make him pitch at Wrigley Field. Make him pitch at Wrigley Field. Now early in the morning, hey hey, up she rises. Hey hey, up she rises. Hey hey, up she rises. Early in the morning. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, put him in a band and call the Ploughboys. Put him in a band, call the Ploughboys. Put him in a band, call the Ploughboys. Early in the morning, hey hey, up she rises. Hey hey, up she rises. Hey hey, up she rises. Early in the morning.
she goes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yummy stuff. Also very important, folks from St. Patrick's, alumni, please register over at the St. Pat's Alumni Heritage Tent if you haven't done so already, please. Next, if you haven't found it already,